Imagine an entire town, a tiny town made of gingerbread. Yes, we're talking chocolate roofs, candied streets, powdered sugar, icing. Everything is edible. And the best part, you can actually walk through it. Welcome to Norway's gingerbread city, Pepperkakebyen. Hello, and welcome back to Aromatic Adventures by PJ. I'm PJ, and together we will explore the hidden histories of fragrance and discover how scent shapes the way we live, love, and design the spaces we call home. It started in 1991 when teacher Steinar Christofferson decided the city needed something enjoyable and creative to brighten up the city during the dark, bleak winter months. What started off as a modest display quickly turned big when schools, bakeries, and local families all decided they would start contributing to this effort. Before they knew it, they had hundreds and then thousands of buildings. Volunteers assembled them into a version of the city every winter. And over the years, Pepperkakebyen has become known as the world's largest gingerbread city with about 2,000 buildings. And again, it just keeps growing every year. But even magical cities have their challenges. In 2009, a real life Grinch destroyed a portion of the city. But the community, they just rebuilt it and it reopened a week later. The incident drew international attention and showed just how strong a community can be when they get together. Every detail, some of them are tiny cars, sports arenas, every building is something that you can actually find in Bergen. And the city is not just about sweets and spectacle. The cost of the tickets go back to a funding for children's charities. But this gingerbread city isn't just visually impressive. It really awakens the senses, most particularly the nose. The smell of ginger and cinnamon and sugar, it's really an intoxicating effect. In fact, people say when they go to visit it, that's the first thing that strikes them even before they actually see the city. It's the smell. For both locals and visitors, each building tells a story from the rustic churches to the ancient castles. It's a symbol of community and strength. And many of the people who today work on the gingerbread creations were doing this as a child, and now they're doing it with their own children. It's an example of how a little bit of sugar and a lot of creativity can bring a town together. This gingerbread city is a place of true Christmas magic. That's where you want to go if you want all the warm and cozy feelings of Christmas. And the best part, it was built with love and tradition, and it goes towards spreading kindness. The blend of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and of course that dry ginger is what makes gingerbread and the scent of it really instantly recognizable. It's rife with nostalgia. It's comfort, it's joy, and it's equal parts comfort and celebration. When you wear a fragrance that has a gingerbread note, you're carrying part of your childhood around with you. And that's why it's so comforting. And there are a few fragrances that have a strong gingerbread note to them. There's Theodorus Calatinus gingerbread dough, which is a sweet, spicy scent. There's Let's Make Love on Christmas by Bergen, which is sweet and spicy with a touch of almond. There's Hansel and Gretel by Mischief Academy. That's a more cinnamon forward gingerbread spice. And Stranger's Perfumery has something called Magenta Pop. Now, this is really unusual because it's gingerbread, but it's fruit forward. There's a note of grapes and there's also a note of honey. Very unique take on the gingerbread theme. In the month of December, my home fragrance game is not complete unless I'm warming some gingerbread scents. And I thought I would take some inspiration from the Magenta Pop fragrance. I have a wine, like a grape wine scented wax that has like a touch of spice to it. It has a bit of kick. And so I combined it with a gingerbread scented wax. And I was very timid about trying it because I thought it was a little unusual. But I went very conservative. I did like half a cube of the grape with 3.5 cubes of the straightforward gingerbread. And surprisingly enough, that grape note really added a bit of complexity. I was pleasantly surprised. Now, if you personally do not care for the scent of gingerbread, keep in mind that it's a combination of a bunch of different spices. So you might need to kind of figure out which scent note, which spice note is turning you off. Is it the ginger? Is it the cinnamon? Cinnamon can be kind of dusty and a bit dry. So can ginger, but ginger tends to have more of a stronger spice element. Could it be the clove? Clove is very deep and dark. Um, Maybe it's the nutmeg. So what you can do is if you have a gingerbread wax and you're not really feeling it, you can dial up by blending. You can dial up or down whatever spice note that you dislike. So if you don't like clove, you can amp up the cinnamon by taking a 3-to-1 ratio, a 1-to-3 ratio of the standard gingerbread and add more cinnamon to it. Or if you want to bring out the nutmeg, do the same thing. Use 1 cube of the straightforward gingerbread and then add something else you like. Gingerbread is also great to mix with chocolate notes, vanilla notes, sugar notes, cream notes, coffee even. You can do so much with gingerbread. I am a Scentsy fragrance consultant, and although I typically like to stick to wax, pods, diffuser oils, Scentsy recently introduced candles. So I thought I'd give one a try. I got one called Gingerbread Hugs. It is delicious, a true gourmand. It's vanilla, nutmeg, and gingerbread. I haven't lit it yet, but it's nice to look at so far. I think I'm going to light it up on Christmas Eve and see what the family thinks. Um, but you can't go wrong with gingerbread. It is the ultimate Christmas holiday fragrance. So let me know in the comments. Do you plan on visiting any gingerbread towns or displays over the next couple of weeks? And would you like to go to Bergen, Norway? I sure would. Well, thank you for joining me on this aromatic adventure to Bergen, Norway. And please be sure to subscribe. Thanks, and bye for now.